Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Coming up in, yes, just a couple of weeks time already, we are going to see the major Season 3 update drop in Warzone in Modern Warfare 3. And this update seems to have a lot of very promising content and updates associated with it based on various different leaks and rumors that we have up until this point. And so today, I wanted to go through everything that we currently know about the Season 3 update. As we dive into it all, if you enjoy the video, do me a favor and drop a like on it. It is always really appreciated. And if you're new to the channel or you simply have not subscribed yet, let's change that, because every single day I got you covered with all things going on in Call of Duty. So first things first, when it comes to when Season 3 is going to take place, right now, everything in game, the various end date for a bunch of our major events, the Battle Pass countdown timer, everything like that is pointing towards April 3rd being that launch date. We know that seasonal updates, mid-season updates always drop on Wednesdays, so that lines up perfectly there. Unless there's any major delays or seasonal extensions for Season 2, April 3rd is the date in which we should be looking towards for the Season 3 launch, which means that all the marketing and official promo and everything for the season should start about a week before that. Now, as far as all the info for Season 3 goes today, a lot of this is coming from various leaks and various different rumors and data mined information that we've gotten from the community. The main sources being Bob Network, COD Warfare Forum, and Semtex leaks. Now, we do have some official things listed in here, like for instance, one universal update coming with Season 3 is reportedly some kind of new anniversary event. This is stemming from a tweet that Call of Duty posted back on March 10th for the 4-year anniversary of Warzone, and in this they show that there's going to be a new 4-year anniversary weapon skin you can earn, and they say earn it, which likely means there's going to be some kind of challenge associated with it. Now, it's possible that maybe that challenge is just logging on and, booting up the game and it's going to be a free reward for everyone, but it's also possible we actually have a full-on anniversary event that has specific challenges and specific rewards, which personally I think would be a lot cooler than just one basic skin. But I'm also a little confused why they're waiting for Season 3 to do this when they could have just dropped it on the actual anniversary of the game. Regardless, we could be seeing some kind of anniversary events, and we will have at least one major anniversary reward dropping in Season 3. Now, focusing on some mode specific stuff, we do have some specific leaks for multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone, and then also some universal content and whatnot to expect as well. But for the multiplayer side of things, initially we know for a fact we're going to see at least one new 6v6 map drop, then probably a couple of other remakes or remasters. We know that before the year started, Sledge confirmed that throughout the course of the 6 seasons we're going to see this year in multiplayer, we're going to have at least 12 all brand new 6v6 maps. We've already seen 6 so far. We got 3 in Season 1, 3 in Season 2. So that means we've got at least 6 remaining new 6v6 maps to be spread out between Seasons 3, 4, 5, and 6. However they plan on going about that, we could see 2 drop in one season, 1 drop in the next, and then another 2 drop, and then 1 drop, or they could go all in, heavy in Season 3 and Season 4. Time is only going to tell there, but we should expect at least one new 6v6 map alongside the debut of some other classic maps like I mentioned. We also have some new gear that's been leaked, although we can really only go off of the names so far. We've talked about these previously, but there's going to be new boots. They're called the Dauntless boots, but currently, again, we only know the name of these. This next one's a little bit more self-explanatory, but it's ninja gloves. We've obviously seen various other ninja gear drop in the game already for stealth purposes. This one would just be built through gloves. And then one that I'm particularly interested in is the pistol vest, just because the name would imply that you might be able to get an extra pistol or an extra weapon in general, I guess you could say. So you could have a primary, a secondary, and then have the pistol vest on and potentially have 3 weapons at your, ready to go ahead and use when necessary. And while this is listed for multiplayer, I wouldn't be surprised if this is something that made its way over into Warzone as well, just because I feel like it would work there too. So I'm particularly interested in learning more about that officially in the coming days and weeks. Now, shifting focus over towards zombies, unfortunately, it's been kind of an obvious trend since the launch of Season 1 that zombies isn't a huge focus, it seems like, for in-season content. Like, Season 1 didn't really do all that much. Season 2 didn't really do all that much. Season 3, we do have a couple of new leaks, but again, it's nothing crazy significant. Hopefully, there's going to be more official stuff that's revealed that has a lot in store for the zombies community, because it's been very lackluster since the game launched. But currently there is some kind of new dark ether zone planned for season 3, so that would just extend the story missions there. Of course, we're going to see act updates. That's pretty standard. And then also there is going to be a brand new warlord dropping in season 3 as well, but that's all the specifics that we have on that for now. Like I said, hopefully things are a lot more significant than the past couple of seasonal updates, but personally, I'm not getting my hopes up for that. It seems like they've kind of abandoned zombies in a way in terms of content. Then we get over to the Warzone stuff here, and I mean, we've talked about this stuff a lot, but it's also still very exciting that it's going to be happening so soon. The main thing with Warzone is the return of Rebirth Island. Arguably the most beloved map in Warzone history. It's either that or Verdansk, and I think Resurgence really connects a lot more with the COD community in general. So the fact that Rebirth is going to be returning is going to be incredibly fun. Based off of some of the leaks that we've seen up until this point, it seems like it's going to be very similar to the Vanguard version of Rebirth, just with a bit more natural lighting. So it'll be the fully updated version of Rebirth. And then we'll see those new quality of life updates that we've seen throughout Warzone 2 and Warzone 3 so far added into the gameplay mix. We also know that Specialist Bonus should be returning mid-season. So of course, Raven teased that a while back, and this is going to be exciting too, especially with how the perk system works now. We've got so many good perks between tiers 1, 2, 3, and 4, and being able to have all of them at once is going to be absolutely nuts. So I'm really curious to see just how rare this is, but also how powerful it's going to be. And then of course, we also have our universal content. So stuff that's going to be available across the board in multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone. So for our operators this season, usually every single season introduces some more gimmicky, some fun operators, maybe some crossovers here and there, but it also is based around its more story-driven operators as well. And that's who you'll see in the battle pass, and it'll actually make sense with the overall, story and universe and all the lore that we have going on. But this season, all the operator leaks that we have so far are real-life crossovers and collaborations. So this season does encompass 420, and we've got Cheech and Chong coming as operators. We also have Snoop Dogg returning as an operator. And then for the Reloaded update, apparently Devin Booker from the Phoenix Suns is going to be the operator there. So no actual Modern Warfare universe-based operator here, at least as of now. I just think that's a little bit weird, but hey, it is what it is. Weapons, more importantly, something you can actually see by yourself in game when you're using it. We've got a handful of these leaked. Of course, there's been a lot of talk about season 3 being a somewhat advanced warfare themed season, and the MWIII sniper from Advanced Warfare and the Battle 27 have both been rumored or leaked as potential weapons for this season. So some classic weapons returning there. Obviously, the MWIII sniper, in my opinion, is one of the best of all time in that category. Definitely very iconic, and it's bolt action. Hopefully that means a new one-shot sniper for Warzone. Battle 27, also a ton of fun to run around with. We've also got the ARX 160, aka what could potentially be known as the SOA Constrictor assault rifle dropping, and that actually is going to obviously cross over with the SOA Subverter and share some attachments there. And then lastly, the MP9 debuting as a pistol slash an SMG. It'd be a full auto pistol there, and add in a new contender for best pistol in the game as well. That would line up. Usually we see 4 to 5 new weapons per season, and usually it's 3 to 4 ranged ones, and then a new melee as well. So we're on schedule for the weapon updates there. And then lastly, most recently, we've got a couple of new leaks, and just frankly, based on the names, not entirely sure what these are going to end up being, but we've got 2 new field upgrades that have leaked. We're not sure if they're for multiplayer specifically, or for Warzone specifically, or maybe for both. But one's called the utility drop. Maybe this is something that gives you armor and ammo at once rather than having like an armor box and a munitions box, or maybe it's something else entirely. We just don't have the description as of right now. Then we also have Squad Rage as a field upgrade. And we've got Battle Rage now, so maybe that's just an effect that applies to your entire squad or something with that. Again, not really too sure. We're just going to have to wait and see on those, but there are some new field upgrades reportedly coming in season 3 as well. Of course, on top of that, we're going to see the standard seasonal updates. We're going to see a new battle pass there. We're going to see plenty of meta updates across the board for multiplayer and Warzone with various buffs and nerfs. And as everything is officially revealed and announced, you guys know I'll have you covered with all the details right as they happen. So stick it here for that alongside everything else going on in COD by hitting that subscribe button and turning on those post notifications. And if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and drop a like on it. It's always really appreciated. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.